It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 dig, 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 go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
So these are the unofficial results, and Kyle, wish you heard some boos in the background. Remember his quote after winning a race, I don't care about the boos, I'm here to race, I'm here to win.
We're now joined in the infield media center by today's second place finisher, driver of the number 99 Office Depot Ford, Carl Edwards. Carl, tell us about your run.
There aren't 18 cars, you know. Flip up. It's, 18 car got us again. I felt like we were strong, or at least as strong as anyone, and probably the best car for a lot of the race. In that last run, we got off pit road just a little bit slow, and then I just the car was not quite as fast for the first half of that last run as it needed to be. So very frustrating to finish second with that good of a race car, but we battled all day, and and that's what we ended up with.
We'll now open it up to questions from the media. Again, as a courtesy, please state your name and affiliation. We'll start back here and come up front.
Carl, it's Don Culba with Morris News Service. First of all, congratulations on being the only driver to make a green flag pass for the lead.
Yeah, thanks. I felt like I passed a lot of damn cars today, guys.
But
a lot.
Kyle just said that he had the third best car out there. So how does the third best car win by 5 seconds?
Well, I think Kyle's being modest. I mean, that last run, I believe his car was the best car. I think on over the day, I believe our car was the best on average, but we just didn't put it all together. We weren't fast enough at the end. One of the ways, a fast car can get slowed down is pit stops, so and that happened to us today. And I'm behind my guys 100%. They work hard, but we just got to get better there. That's our weakest point right now with our team. So that was really what we struggled with most of the day. But I don't know if that was a deciding factor in our not winning the race.
We're now also joined by today's third place finisher, driver of the number 16 3M Ford, Greg Biffle. Greg, tell us about your run.
Pretty good run for us. We early in the race we had an alternator issue, and the voltage dropped, and the car was missing at the end of the straightaway, and Carl started catching us, and I wasn't sure what the problem was, and I was switching boxes and doing all kinds of things, and I thought it might have been the engine, and I was just watching the wreck. Ooh. Sorry about that. But anyway, then it started missing real bad, and then I moved up because I thought it was going to break. I didn't want to screw Carl up because I knew he had a fast car. So I moved up and let Carl go by, and shortly after that, I figured out what it was and got it switched back and started going again. And it's just the guy out front has such an advantage. I couldn't run him down. I could run the same lap times as him. In fact, I caught him a little bit, but our cars were so equal. I think it was, really whoever was in front of who seemed to be the difference.
We'll resume the questions.
Carl, Vince Bonfigley, WNJC. You did have you and Greg pretty much had the big first half to two-thirds of the race there. When Kyle got around you, you said you had trouble keeping up with him. Did you tighten up or loosen up?
We had our car. We could get it one run. We were a little loose, and then we'd be a little tight. I mean, we were around a perfect race car most of the day, so there was wasn't one thing. We weren't struggling with one thing,
Go to Josh.
Greg, this is Josh Pate with NASCAR.com. This is three events in a row where you've got on top 5, including the All-Star race. What's going on with your team right now? Although I'm sure you'd like to move it up 1 or 2 spots.
Yeah, You know, our team has been building, really, really fast race cars, really good cars. We've been super fast about everywhere. You look at Darlington. Darlington, we're on the pole. Darlington, we led a tremendous amount of the race. We had a really, really fast car at Darlington. Then we came to Charlotte and had 2 good cars, and come here and sit on the pole and had a great car for the whole race. So I really feel like we've sort of turned a corner and are super competitive. Now we just have to get all the gremlins out of there that keep us from finishing good every week. We were fortunate enough that the alternator didn't cause us to lose any spots today. We didn't have to change a battery or anything like that. We were able to switch to the second battery and finish the race with no problems. Other than we had to shut fans off and stuff. That can make you a little tighter, not having a bead blower and some other things. But overall, we just happy to get the finishes. We've been running good and had fast cars. We just haven't had the finishes. Pretty difficult on me. Thank God it wasn't hotter than it was today, but I got an awful pain in my stomach from just not having any oxygen inside the car. I had my helmet. I opened my visor. I thought, oh, it's not going to be no problem. I opened my visor, and there's dirt and dust and rubber flying around, stuff going in my eyes, so I shut my visor back down. And if anybody's ever had a helmet on with the visor down, there's just, and we got a chin flap, it seals it off. There's just no air in there to breathe. And so I panted inside that thing for 300 laps, and just wore me out.